Hey, what's up, guys? It's the Killer Jin recording coding lesson 3 for RPG Maker mining code. This is actually going to be the master level, I guess, since I have the beginner, intermediate, expert. And now this is master. So what else can we learn? How can we bring this to the next level? Well, I'll show you guys. As you can see, this is a little bit different because I use this for my class to actually teach them some coding. So basically, I added a few things here and there from the last video. But now, let's go back to the OR. So, if you notice, most things, 2 and 3 is what you had last time. You basically had the ability to give OR and obviously the destruction of the OR. But now we're adding actually 2 new things. One is the creation of the OR. So you want to put that on page 1 with no conditions, fixed. Autorun, because this will actually determine the OR's creation. Sometimes you want OR to appear, sometimes you want it to disappear. So this is actually going to take care of that. We're going to put the code in the OR creation comment event. We're going to actually I think we should update this, but we have the destruction of the OR, and then something new that I created is the right here. We have another self var. Actually, besides the update, you know what? Let's do something new. Let's actually also do the type of OR, because sometimes you don't want always the same OR to appear. Sometimes you want things to be different, so you want to do type. Again, if you don't know what this self var stuff is, you're gonna have to check out the coding video too. So we'll just continue from here. So we're gonna do strikes. How many times you can hit an OR. Vein, it basically is always going to be different. We always don't want, every time you come in, you hit it 5 times. Every time you come in, you hit it 5 times. So we kind of change it so that sometimes it's 3 to 7. It's a random number from 3 to 7. Now this new one is update, and I'll go over this soon. And then this one is sometimes you don't know what you're going to get. You might come up on a vein, and it might be, I don't know, iron. The next time, it might be platinum. So basically, this is going to be something right here, the variable that actually is determined here. I'm going to save it here. So again, now it's OR creation, Autorun OR creation. So let's see what's going on with that. Oh man, I can barely see that. Open, yes. Thank God. I hit the OK button. That's gonna be a pain. But anyway, let me see here. Go to tools, go to database. We're gonna go check out the OR creation under this comment event. Basically, what it's gonna say is it looks like the OR has a 50% chance of being created or not being created. That's why it's a random number 1 to 2. If it's 1, it gets created. Basically, it determines how many strikes it can take, and it creates itself, self switch A, or it just decides to erase itself so it doesn't exist when you enter the map. We're actually gonna add something. Oops. Remember I said what we want to do is actually have it so that I don't know why I have to copy it, but sometimes it's different OR. So we're gonna say right here the type. We're only gonna do 1 or 2. So basically it's gonna give you iron, or it might give you platinum. It's random. So its creation is random, the number of strikes is random, what it gives you is random. Instead of, right here we have OR tier 1. That's what we have here, and we have it so that there's 3 possibilities. It gives you OR, it gives you a gem, or you receive nothing. Let's change that. That's a little, not safe for, I don't know, work or something. Okay, so you receive nothing. But basically we want to do this again, but we want it for let me see, I think I made iron. So let me see, OR, let me see, we have OR here. Oh no, I'm actually gonna make it interesting. Instead of just OR, that's kind of boring. We're gonna do something different. We're gonna do iron, and we're gonna do platinum. Alright, so go to a common event. So we're going to give ourselves iron. So this is tier 1. Tier 2 is going to be platinum. You can make it whatever you want. This is just for I'm actually going to tell myself. And this is better ways to just type this in, but I'm not going to use any of the shortcuts at the moment. So basically tier 2 is platinum. There you go. You get a gem, sometimes you get nothing. I mean, how about this? For iron, there's no gem tier because you know it's low, it's crappy. So let's just do that. So you only get gems when you know have platinum going on. Here you go. See? So iron, you get iron or nothing, and platinum, you get platinum. You can receive a gem, or you receive nothing. Hoping. Sorry. I have this so that I can't see the bottom for some reason. There you go. All right, that's gonna become sorry, super annoying. But now we have that, but we have tier 1, so this is automatically just gonna give you I should have updated to iron. So here we go. See, we're just gonna change this to give ore. So now, if the strikes are greater than 0, common event give 1, and then strikes. So we're gonna change this. We're gonna update this. We're gonna make this so that it's gonna give you this obviously the type. So we're gonna have to check the type, and if that's not checking, so here we can check the type here if it equals 1, else. So if it equals 1, you can say give tier 1, else. Oh yeah, where is that? Give tier 2. Here you go. So as you can see, the way it works is its creation. It gives ore depending on what it created here in the auto run. It's created, you hit it, you strike it maybe 3 to 7 times. It might give you iron, it might give you platinum, might give you gems. It gets destroyed. Now it's there so you can walk over it. And then whenever, now this is something new too, we're gonna cover. Now it looks like whenever some self variable type, actually it should be update. When the update variable comes in, and if the update variable is greater or equal to 1, it's gonna run this auto run and update the ore. The reason why I do this is what I want to do is every single time you enter a map, I want there to be a chance that the ore creates itself. Even if you mind it and it becomes something like this, basically whenever you enter a map, the map's gonna tell the ore to regenerate itself. So that's what that does. So how I do that is I have to create a map auto run. I think in every map you should basically have a map auto run. That way you can start doing what you want for every map. If you need to update anything from crops to ore to fishing to visible enemies, I'm actually going to cover that later. You want this auto run basically to send signals to your events to update themselves, check their statuses, and update themselves accordingly. So basically with this, I'm going to copy and paste it. So basically I'm gonna give myself, I don't know, 4 chances. So if you notice, it's event 8, event 9, event 10, event 11, and then using the power of this self-var, again we covered this in video 2. If you look over here down to here, this is how you actually use the power of the script to send signals to events. So basically on map 2, which we're on, I'm going to send the event 8, which is the first OR. Well, 11 was the fourth one. I'm going to send the variable 22 1. Because remember, that's the update variable. So basically, as you can see, this is 8, 9, 10, and 11. See it over here? And basically, this is map 2. So with this map Autorun, so the Autorun exists. Basically, it auto runs, as you can see, and then erase itself. But before it erases itself, it's going to send the signals to the OR. See that? 8, 9, 10, 11. Again, map 2, 8, 9, 10, 11. And it changes variable 22 to 1. Because remember, variable 22 is the update variable. So the update variable here, which is 22, is going to be 1. So now it satisfies the condition, so it's going to run this update OR. Oops, sorry, my bad. So if we look at the database, when it goes to update OR, we're basically turning A off. So switch A off, B off, because even if it's created, we want it to recreate itself. So A and B can be on depending on the status, but we're basically going to set it back to ground 0, and then obviously when it's done, we have to set this variable to 0, because if it's 1 or greater, it's going to stay in the Autorun and run forever, but if it's 0, it's going to stop. So that's exactly what I needed to do. So there you go. That's basically it. And now this is now these and you see, every time I enter this map, see, this one created itself and the others failed. And that's fine. I guess I can mine it. And again, oh, this is an iron one. And I received nothing in iron. Oh, and it's gone. Cool. So I leave, I come back. Oh, look, only this one created itself. Let's see what it is. Gem, 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 gem. As you can, wow. As you can know, you only get gems for platinum, so that's actually what's platinum right there. Let's go back in. Ooh, let's see what we got here. Nothing. Platinum, gem, platinum, gem, nothing. What's this one? Iron, nothing, 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 iron, iron. So there you go. As you notice, every single time I come in, it's gonna create itself. This is platinum. So I can keep doing it. Even if I don't mine it, it's gonna recreate, it's gonna randomly generate itself. Again, obviously this is just a small demonstration. This is might not be behavior you want, but you can actually control the item the OR creation now because of the way it's coded, because it's global. Even if I had 100 of these spread across 5 maps, if I just update the code in the global event, it'll update all of them simultaneously. Let's say you wanted the OR to only generate once a day. You can make it so that it checks the day, and if the day is a new day, you can tell these to start spawning themselves. You don't have to do it on every time you enter a map like I did. This is just for for demonstration purposes. You guys can obviously do what you want and change like the rules the way you want them to be. So again, this is a perfect way to do it. I'll just cover it one more time. The creation of it, you can set the rules yourself, have it on Autorun. It's created, and all you want to do is give you the OR. Again, I have it so that it's random between 2. You can put even more. I have actually in my game, I have 19 different ones based on different tiers, and a whole bunch of other cool stuff. This is just the death of it, so that it disappears and it's there. And then again, when the signal is sent by the map Autorun, this causes this to autorun and update the OR, which gives it a chance to see it's A and B, because this is B, this is A, and this is nothing. So this Autorun runs, turns itself off. This causes this Autorun to run, check to see if it'll be created. Sometimes it fails, sometimes it's created, and boom, it's back to 2 and 3. So I guess oh crap, sorry, I keep doing that. So I guess this will conclude my master level. Of course, I can show you guys even higher end coding techniques. But again, I think this is a very amazing way to do it. This is pretty high end anyways, because basically you have your creation, the ore, and basically all you have to do now is, like I said, you can make hundreds of these across different maps. And then now, because they're all globally evented, you can basically change the rules of everything from creation to what it gives you. Give ore, oh no, just give it ore level 2. Give ore, like what it gives you. I mean, all this you can start changing. And again, because it's coded globally, all of it will change simultaneously. You don't have to start deleting them and re-putting them down. And again, using this this powerful script that I introduced in coding video 2, basically you can send updates. This is huge, and this you'll see pop up again for like many different things, including my video I'm gonna record today about how to make your visible enemies like even better. Someone requested that today in the forum. I just wanted to record this real quick. All my videos I record one try, bada bing bada boom, no editing. It is what it is. And hopefully you guys enjoy it, and hopefully you guys learn these coding techniques and apply them, because there's a million ways to do everything, but there's really dumb ways to do it that'll cause you big problems in the end, and there's really smart ways to do it, which will benefit you in the long run, especially if you have a big program. I emphasize this a lot in code 1 and 2, so basically I won't, I guess, keep repeating myself. But anyways, hope you enjoy this. And basically, I hope you look forward to my next videos. Let me know what you think, if it helped you, and you can leave suggestions. The next videos will be, well, you see them pop up in the forums. I'm not gonna basically introduce them. Anyways, thanks so much.